Just an hour and a half into the UN's World Humanitarian Day, this happened. A regime airstrike that hit the only hospital left in the rebel-held suburb of Daraya. Now it's being closed down. Doctors say the attack at 1:30 in the morning used napalm. It's a substance that can stick to the skin and cause severe burns, which could constitute a war crime.
This is not the first time the hospital has been struck. It has been struck before with rockets, missiles, and barrel bombs. We want to send a message to the UN and the Security Council. This is a hospital serving civilians. It's being targeted with illegal weapons, and everyone remains silent.
Hospitals have been increasingly targeted in the war in Syria. Earlier this year, Physicians for Human Rights said that a total of 375 attacks had been carried out on a total of 265 medical facilities, and which had killed at least 750 medical personnel. Aid workers cite two main motivations.
Psychological effects, especially in besieged areas, is demoralize people who are living in those conditions, and also the physical results, of course, are very critical. Preventing people from getting medical care could, increases tremendously the death toll in war zones.
Daraya is one of 18 areas under siege in Syria, and it's just 8 kilometers from the center of Damascus. Earlier this year, aid was delivered there for the first time in 4 years. There was no food, only medical supplies.
During 4 years of siege, we have changed the location of the hospital 4 times. The problem is not only about changing the hospital, but the lack of supplies due to the choking siege. You need a lot of supplies to establish a new field hospital. The only option we have is to salvage what we can and try to set up somewhere else.
Only around 10% of Daraya's original population still live there. Many left to escape the war. But for those who remain, the situation has just got worse. Andrew Hopkins, TRT World.